Yes, I don't know now. I platform we as a host. Now, and I want me at the SMU. I don't know. And then I see, I'm going to say, and you for the agro. So I say, DStv Ghana and Abba Sama. Just say, our preferences, St. George. Or the solo aid, you come up, bomb, come on, for yet, here was over that.
On the future outlook of Ghana's economy, and said that I would take a future forecast on our economy from those institutions and not from MultiChoice. And on the basis of that, I gave them up to the 7th to come back to me with something. And when I made that announcement, they rather wrote to my regulator. They wrote to the NCA that the NCA should write to them, confirming that the NCA would not comply with my directive as minister.
Oh, okay. I see.
Look, the disrespect that has been shown, I have just kept my calm. You write to my regulator. You don't copy me. Asking my regulator to write to you on my blind side, giving you assurance that they would disregard a policy direction from the ministry. Then the regulator writes to you and says, okay, the minister has asked us on the basis of the Electronic Communications Act for you to submit data. And it's in their regulations, in the license authorization we gave to them. We asked them to submit specific data. And we gave them 24 hours to submit the data. Now, the data we asked was simple. Show us the cost breakdown of every bouquet you are offering in Ghana. Show us the taxes in all of that cost breakdown. And show us the comparison with 6 other African countries that we spelled out.
Okay.
Don't you think that that's information MultiChoice should have at the thumb of their fingers?
Sure.
They wrote back to us and said they needed 7 days to provide that information. So, the law says that when the regulator asks for information and you cannot provide it, every day you fail to provide it, we should fine you 10,000 Ghana cedis. That's what the law says. But because St. George is a church elder, I'm a good person. Sometimes.
Okay.
I asked the NCA to waive the fine. So I granted them the extension.
Are you not causing financial
and waive
loss
the
to
fine.
the state?
The law gives me discretionary power to waive the fine.
Okay.
So I have expressed that discretionary power in favor of MultiChoice, even though they have not shown us any sign of goodwill. We've extended it for them. However, they have 30 days.
30 days?
Yes.
They're going to be taken over by, is it Canal Plus?
Yeah. Yes, Canal Plus has gotten the all clear from the Competition Commission in South Africa.
Okay.
I believe that should kick in sometime in September. Yes. And so,
how does that affect this whole, discussion?
Canal Plus are the ones taking over. They are aware of the situation going on here, and I've made it clear to them. They've reached out.
They've reached out to you.
They have, and I've made it clear to them. If they want to come into Ghana and operate on the license that the company they are buying has, this is our request. I want them. They've made certain indications, and I've said to them, I want it in writing. I don't want to take public policy decisions on the basis of phone calls that have been made to me. Put it in an official letter.
When they reached out to you, were they willing to reduce the prices?
Canal Plus is willing to talk to us. I would not run away from the fact that Canal Plus's attitude is light years more positive than that of MultiChoice. MultiChoice seems to be just wanting to cash out, because they're about to leave. But you've cashed out enough in Ghana.
I was going to point you to a statement from the minority side. You've seen that there seemed to be a bipartisan support on, in one breath, but on the second leg, they feel that fairness, that's the word they use, that fairness must apply so you don't affect investor confidence. They also hinted that there was going to be some committee level engagements in Parliament. You're a member of that committee as well, I believe. You are no longer on the communications committee yet. Yeah. But of course, they were given some
I'm aware
hints
we're
about
supposed
that.
to meet.
Yeah.
Because the
have they
leadership,
invited you? Have they spoken to you about that?
I made it clear that the regulator would attend that meeting. So the NCA was
so you wouldn't want to engage Parliament on that?
No. I'm engaging Parliament through the regulator. The regulator is the one who has. And you see, people say, but why didn't you just shut them down in 30 days? The law is clear. The Electronic Communications Act stipulates, and it's because of the consumer. If I shut them down on the 7th, there are people who have running bouquets, active subscriptions for the month. You understand me? But in 30 days, it gives time for all of those bouquets to wind down, and then so that there's no hurt to a consumer in that period. And in 30 days, if they act in line with our request and come to us with a reduction, we would reverse the 30-day countdown. But it's 30 days from the 7th of September of August.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be on the 6th of September. On the 6th of September, we'll enforce it.
Yeah, but are you going to engage Parliament on the concerns about fairness, which they've raised?
I believe that the regulator has done that. And I've given you the timeline. There's nothing fairer than me having had meetings with them, laid out our claims. And I think that fairness is on both sides. You can't expect me to act fairly and not expect same of multi-choice, DStv. They must also act fairly. When you write, people read the one-page letter that came public, and people were offended. And I said to people, then you should imagine what's in the 9. If one page offended you, imagine what 9 pages was in that 9 pages. You know. But listen, for me, I'm focused on making sure that we get the best value for the Ghanaian people. They should come to the table. Look, all the places they are working.
Yes, out of all what I see from the 7th of August to 6th of September. So DStv Ghana, so what I say, and to Omoniama year, Omo be free Ghana. And me, Nyamika say, why are you tolerating this? Because Ghana, so what say idea, these circumstances here, DStv is not part. I will say Sam George, a Minister of Communication, yes, or Yena Juma, send ye send ye fata, credit and you can't take it from him. And not the man or ya dear. He's fighting. But Sabi Kianaki in conference someone to swap, just at them because Sabi Ghana and DStv. Sabi Ghana, anybody will send a DStv. Ya China say your best survive, Nasa or Mono, they don't contribute to our economy. Per what they are doing, they don't even contribute to our economy. So what I say, it is a woman I want to tell you woman for so. Now some say they won't cut the cost. And then they say well because DStv me want to say a choice. DStv nyechin can say maybe I say but Ghana for the say a problem. Ghana for your problem. I didn't go Ghana. All right, so that watching baby on ye. Ghana for ye inordinate, Ghana for inordinate foreign taste. And ye Ghana for dead. So what I say? Yes, I'm working up so for yes, so more pam this and more pam this. And this and working up so DStv and ye be my wife. Yes, here will be a South Korea saying fan. Ye chema sa kro no se ko no afi ye chema sa kro no enye ndu bia na otimi tie enye ko bia na otimi ye so atase enye TV station bia na wo hwe krofo no mo wu a omo kro na developers ni ya ye hwe sa ne ma no enti ye na tese be to sa ne ma na to ba bi ye focus on development Ghana pu